Hello, I'm Simge. I'm a second year biological sciences student in Lancaster University. This is my third year in Spot, yet it has been my dearest year as well. When I applied, the plan was to stay for 3 weeks. And well, I shall admit, even 3 weeks seemed long to me at the time. I was also quite surprised to find that I was set to volunteer at Karpaz instead of Alagadi. That first night I had there, I know I'll never forget. The very moment we were greeted, it was evident. The base was to be a new home and the people a new family, the biggest there can be. I ended up spending nearly 7 weeks in Karpaz. Every moment of my time there is to be cherished. I got to take part in both the nesting and the hatchling season. Can't choose between them though, don't ask. Anytime you see how much hard work everyone is putting in, working day and night, and despite being that tired, the family always offers to help, because in the family, work is shared. Anytime you see how much passion everyone is putting in, doing and being with love, it is about the joy you get out of what you do. And anytime you see how much love and care everyone is putting in, both to the project and to each other, that is what makes Spot so special. But there are things words can't fully describe too. The relief and gratitude when you found a new nest. The excitement and joy when you got a hatchling from your exco, the delight and pride when you hatched a rebury, and the pleasure of drinking water, because in Cyprus it's just always too hot. As a whole, million pages wouldn't be enough to express how grateful I feel to have volunteered. The work I put in to help conserve the sea turtles makes this all so dear. The people I've met, the experiences and memories I've had, they all make this so very dear.
Hi, my name is Merve. I'm from Cyprus. I've been studying in the UK. I did my undergraduation in University of Nottingham. I studied biology, and now I'm doing my master's at Nottingham Trent University. I'm doing endangered species recovery and conservation. I'm here at Spot doing my research project, which is on endangered species, green turtles and loggerheads in Mediterranean. It's on plastics in the nests which will affect hatchlings coming out from the nest that stop them to getting to the sea. So in Cyprus there is lots of plastic in North Coast especially. So I'm doing research on plastic which affects sea turtles. We've been helping cleaning the beaches to help sea turtles because of their decline in population. There's loads of plastic in the nests, on the seasides and everything. We as volunteers working at Spot, trying to save the hatchlings mostly, and the mothers coming to nest on the beaches, which 30% of the green turtles nest on our beaches. Most of them are in Karpaz, which I volunteer at Karpaz.
Hey, can you put my voice up?
Hello, my name is Saif. I'm a student in Near East University.
Hi, I'm Shervan. I'm from Turkey. I'm studying Cyprus Medicine Faculty in Near East University.
Merhaba, ben İpek, Eskişehirliyim. Yakın Doğu'da veteriner hekimliği okuyorum.
Hi, I'm Joe. I'm from the UK in a small town called Oakham, and I studied at the University of Exeter, graduated a year ago, and I'm moving to the Galapagos Islands next year to do a master's in shark conservation research.
How did I hear about Spot? I was going through my Instagram. I've seen a video on Voice page. There's a page called Voice in Cyprus. I've opened the website. I've checked, done the application, and then I get accepted.
I actually saw a post about sport on Voice Cyprus, his Instagram page.
I learned about this project from the University of Exeter. So Brendan Godley and Annette Broderick, they started this project about 27 years ago, and Brendan was my supervisor for my dissertation, and he told me about this and about the amazing project. So I came out in my first year and my second year of university.
Obviously. I hear spot in the, they send me message in Turkcell. After I go to spot website and I want to be volunteer, I start in the end of May until October.
Ben de veteriner hekimliğinden arkadaşlarım aracılığıyla duyup geldim buraya. Ondan sonra başvurumu yaptım, geldim öyle.
So part of the daily routine is working night shifts. So night shifts involves us going down to the beach from about 8 to 9 p.m. until the sun rises the next day. And the aim of this is to find the females as they come up onto the beach, to lay their nests, to take measurements, to take biopsies, to give them tags, and then to put cages and protect the nest that they've laid. This way we can identify the females and their clutches, and that way we can take samples to learn where they're feeding with genetic isotopes. So this is amazing research going on. The reason I love night work is you just get that hands-on experience. You get to watch this great big turtle come up onto the beach at night and lay her nest, and it's an incredible experience just to be a part of. And you get some nights where you get 10, 15 turtles coming up and it's a bit manic, but it's all worth it when you get that sunrise in the morning.
Karpaz has the most work in it. So I will talk about nests now. So we go to the beach every day. We have 2 shifts. We roll over the whole of Karpaz usually from the morning and the second shift as well. We walk through the beach, we find tracks, we follow the tracks, we find the nest, then we find the egg chamber, then we tag the egg chamber with the nest, we tag the nest, then we cage it, we protect it from the predators, we take the location, the coordinates of the nests, and we save them to our GPS.
On a daily routine, we go and check all the local beaches. So up here in Karpaz, there's 30 different beaches that we have to check and monitor for nesting activity during the start of the season, with adult female turtles coming up to lay their nests. And in the second half of the season, it's mainly those eggs hatching and making their way to the sea. So we're trying to help the females nest, cage and protect what they lay, and then help the babies out when they're ready to hatch, and then we'll release them at night time so they have the best chance of survival.
When I come here, we start end of May. We start in the Alagadi and Karpaz and West base, the olive beach in Cyprus. This time the female activity. We try to find the nest, and when we find the nest, we take the GPS and we take the high water mark, and we put the data sheet. After 1.5 months later, the baby hatching time, we try to, which baby they can't out, we try to help babies for outing, like this.
Ben de bir aydır Alagadi'deyim. Ondan sonra büyük kaplumbağaların izlerini bulduğumuzda işte ya yuva bıraktı mı, işte yumurta bıraktı mı onları arıyoruz. Eğer bulursak onları yuva, yani cage koyuyoruz. Onun dışında kaplumbağa izleri görürsek bu demektir ki yavrular yuvadan çıkmıştır. Çıkmayan yavruları yuvalardan kurtarıp onları akşamları denize bırakıyoruz. Yani bunun dışında işte insanlarla falan aktivitelerimiz oluyor. O şekilde.
So what we do in a typical day here at Spot, let me give you a brief explanation. So we get up, wake up at like 5:30. We leave for the morning run for the excavations. Once those are done, we come back to the base at like 11ish, 10:30, 11. Come back, have something to eat like lunch. Relax we have some time to relax, and then we go back for the evening run, the second run in the evening at like 4:35ish. Once that's done, we come back to the base 7, I guess, and when it starts getting dark, we take the hatchlings, the baby turtles that we've collected from the excavation, and we release them into the ocean.
After about 2 months, when the eggs are laid or put, we go and check if the nest is ready to be excavated. We look for baby tracks, we look for small like humps in the sand. Then we try to excavate if it's needed to. Sometimes we need to do relocations when the water is too close to the nest or it's covering the nest. We carefully take the eggs out, then relocate them in a safer place on the same beach usually.
What I love about Spot is, well, firstly, giving back to the society by doing volunteer work with turtles. Personally, I love animals, so it's kind of a passion for me to, work with them, save them in this case. So yeah, that's one of the things I love about Spot. The second thing is I like how we interact with other people from different parts of the world.
Being in Spot had introduced me to so many people. I made so many friends. They became really close friends, almost like a family, or actually like a family. You live with people for 24 hours for more than a week, a minimum. You get to know them, you eat together, you wake up together, you sleep together, you work together, you sweat together. Yes. Yeah, sometimes we do smell nasty, but it's between each other. Yeah, we don't mind hugging each other while we're sweaty and sandy. Actually, it feels more comfy, yeah. Love you all.
Yeah, I like Spots because we save the turtles, and we meet a lot of different countries people. Yeah, we will meet others people together, have fun. We learn others people culture and life. It's good, yani it's chill.
Ben de pandemi sürecinden sonra, sınavlardan sonra bu projeyi bir nefes alma fırsatı olarak gördüm, geldim. Ve çok iyi geldi sosyalleşmek bakımından. Onun dışında bölümüm gereği CV'me bir artı olarak işlendi. O yüzden gayet iyi oldu benim için.
So what I love about this project is the hands-on experience you get. So there's nowhere else I've seen where you get to go and down to the beaches at night, monitoring the turtles, and you sit with the female turtle as she lays her nest and get to fully interact and put tags in, hit tags. One word to describe my experience, I'd say, is exhausting, but enjoyable. There you go, you get two.
Spot has been a life-changing project. It actually did change my lifestyle. Living here for 2 months, experiencing off-roading from west to Alagadi, doing north to Karpaz. It was pretty fun. I've learned so many things about turtles. I had no idea about turtles. I thought they were just like slow animals. That was it. Then I got more interested in them. I've learned so much about turtles. how they hatch, how they come to lay eggs, more information about the depth of the nests, what is a nest, how to excavate, how to relocate, how to follow the tracks. You not only the turtle tracks, you can now tell the difference between dogs tracks, foxes tracks, crab tracks, bird tracks. You live actually, you put yourself to the limits. It's kind of survival situation in a fun way.
So within the 3 years I've worked on the project, I've learned a huge amount, from how to tag a turtle to how to watch her behaviour, how to cage a nest, how to excavate a nest, how to take biopsies from an adult and a hatchling turtle. I've learned how to treat an injured turtle, how to necropsy a dead turtle, and finding plastic in their intestines. Worked with vets to help injured turtles recover and hopefully get released back to the sea. So yeah, it's been an incredible amount that I've learned over the past 3 years.
I stayed here. I've stayed here for 2 months. It was really nice. I've tried West, I've tried Northern Alagadi, and I've tried Karpaz.
So I've been to all 3 bases, Alagadi, West and Karpaz. I think Karpaz has to be my favourite just because it's non-stop. You get amazing views, you get incredible free diving here as well, and you just don't stop working. It's just non-stop, but that's the joy of it. You're all doing it together, absolutely exhausted, but at the end of the day it's all worth it. Alagadi, you get the incredible night work, which is just amazing to be involved in, and then West you get some incredible views and awesome loggerheads. So yeah. So I've had mixed experience with the project. My first year it was a steep learning curve, loads to take in and learn. My second year I had sort of a grasp on what to do, and I spent a lot of time up at Karpaz, and Karpaz is just a different world. It's non-stop work, 30 beaches, it's a real thoroughbred place, and absolutely love that. This year with Corona it's been completely different yet again, and it's sort of we're trying to play catch up, and the people who've been able to be here during this crisis have done incredible work just to get the nests that they have, and now we just want to keep going to the end of the season just to finish it off.